Hey everybody, this is Vril. Welcome back to Battlefleet 2. So in the last episode we had a battle in the Philippine Sea here, and we've just been pursuing the American fleets in the Philippines and Indonesia and New Guinea, and we're just capturing some different areas here. Let's see, do we already move? Yes, we already moved for this turn. So we've got some building we can probably do. Don't remember what ship we already had here, but I think it was... Actually, let me check what it was, so I don't build a... Okay, it was a cruiser. Let's build another destroyer, and actually, let's build another destroyer and another carrier, actually. I'll be ready to go next turn, so... We need to pursue the Americans. We've sunk quite a few of their ships. Their main fleet, they've kind of are scattered around, which is a couple fleets. Is this one in Pacific Zone E? We're probably going to try to take back some of these. We can just take without needing any attack ships or anything like that. Some of these will have coastal artillery and airfields, so we will need a little bit better ship to actually capture those. So let's end this turn. So they are attacking Pacific Zone B. Okay, so Americans are attacking us. This is, what have we got? A carrier, USS Franklin. We might need to retreat back from this. Pretty heavy damage there on that. Okay, so we've got 2 destroyers, and we've got a carrier, or sorry, cruiser. What do they have? They've got a carrier and a transport and a battleship, the USS Texas. Okay, well, yeah, this is going to be a tough fight here. We're certainly going to lose it. I'm thinking to actually just go ahead and retreat. And I accidentally hit the, what we want to do is end our mission. We'll lose the territory and half of my fleet in the retreat. There's no point in really... So we lost our... What did we lose? I can't tell. I'll look back at the fleet here. Okay, well, so... We still have our 2 destroyers, so we lost our cruiser and one of our transports, so that's okay. I'm not going to worry about that too much. So we do want to move from French Indochina into Southwest Asia with our transport, and then we want to... We've got an airfield. We do need a transport, and I don't think we have a transport. I want to grab New Guinea, though, I'm thinking. So let's move a ship to the Philippines here, our transport. It's an airfield, so we definitely don't want to attack it just with a... with a transport. Because they've got the airfield. So let's go ahead. Some of our ships are damaged here, but that is okay. I'm going to move into... Oh, okay. And Mariana Islands needs a transport to capture, and we don't have any transports. So that's not any good. What have we got here? Let's... Oh yes, we had these ships that we built last turn. Let's move them to the Volcano Islands. We've got a carrier, destroyer, and a cruiser. Let's build another transport, because we just lost that transport. And let's go ahead and build another destroyer, and we'll have these guys move out next turn. Can't recon, fortunately. So they've got 3 ships here, 4 ships there, 7. quite a bit at Hawaii. They don't have anything up behind us anymore. For the longest time, they actually had some ships behind us. Let's go ahead. Okay, we can't move this one because he's already moved. Just want to make sure I've moved everything. I always kind of miss. Okay, so now they're attacking Pacific Zone D. We're going to have to retreat out of this one again. This time it is with the carrier. Same thing that they were attacking before, so we might try to head this one off, though. I'm going to retreat, but I mean, after this battle, we'll probably try to get out of here. We'll lose the territory, half of our fleet. So that's a bummer, but that's okay. Trying to pull us out of the Midway is what I'm thinking. Their tactic is what they're thinking. So let's move our transport here. Move this transport back to French Indochina, and we'll probably merge them up back in Japan. Let's go ahead and build another cruiser. So our options here, I think, are to wait in the Philippine Sea, then try to capture the Mariana Islands, and then head to Wake or Pacific Zone D. Okay, so they just captured Pacific Zone F. I'm actually going to... Okay, wow, we've got 10 ships here in Wake. Can we do a recon? Carrier, transport that's almost gone. Destroyer, cruiser, transport. They have 2 carriers, lots of transports. So... I'm thinking to... Okay, so we just took Mariana Islands. I'm going to have them move into... Rather than getting attacked here. They'll probably try to cap the Volcano Islands next turn. There's somebody else that can move into Taiwan. Just want to double check that wasn't, yeah, I figured they were going to let us move, but I wanted to make sure that it couldn't go into Japan itself immediately. What do we have here? We have a destroyer. Actually, hold on to that destroyer so they don't capture anything. Okay, so they took the Volcano Islands, exactly what I thought they were going to do. So the question is, what do we do? So they had a bunch of transports here. We'll just double check this again. So carrier, battleship, transport. I think we'll be able to take this. We've got, do we have 2 carriers? 2 carriers. We've also, do we have a battleship? Yes, we've got a battleship. So we're going to move in. It's going to be an open sea, but no, it's actually got a Volcano Islands, obviously has islands. So we're going to attack, though. This will be a pretty decisive battle. It's about 10 ships versus 10 ships, so... Actually, can we not move? Are we... Alright, so we're into the battle now. This is going to be a big one. And a long battle as well. So what to focus on? We've got our two groups here. Actually, 3 groups almost. I think I'll focus on the coastal artillery first. I can't see any of these ships anyway. There's a battleship here, though, that we might want to take, but yeah, coastal artillery I think is the bigger priority at the moment. And it's pretty easy to take out with our aircraft, unless we miss our bombing missions. Like we did there. Okay, let's see, what do we got? 2,500? Too short. It's probably a little bit more like 2,800, but let's see. No, more like 3,000. I guess since it's above the sea level, it's a little bit... Okay, we've damaged him at least. Let's tweak our angle a little bit. Going to trying to make sure that there isn't anything I'm going to run into if I move. I kind of thread the needle, I thought maybe. Okay, let's end that. Certainly in range. Probably about 1,800. Or 2,000. Or 2,000, like I said, but ignored my own directions. These coastal artillery are... Okay, at least we destroyed that one. I mean, they can be devastating. I've had... where I kind of ignored them and then was trying to take out the surface ships, and that was a bad idea, so don't want to make that mistake again. I don't think that there were any submarines in this, or destroyers. Probably not as valuable. I probably could try to get this card here, though, with our destroyers and our transports that are left. Let's see. We've got... I'm going to have our battleship here move at an angle slightly. Should be able to easily take the coastal artillery. Let's say it's about, let's try like 1,700. We always do a little bit too short. A little bit too long. Bring it down to about 1,660. Perfect. Should probably do a volley on these guys. Alright. So, destroyed that. Have anything left? It does not look like it. USS Argonne. Gonna have some battleship on battleship action here. Probably use to build another battleship at some point, once we've got 500 prestige. So, what ship do we have? The carrier. Can't tell if there's anything that I'm going to run into if I move. I think that there might be. So, yeah, I'm not going to... Actually, that's a cruiser. Never mind. At least we'll get him away from the carrier. Do a little bit of recon. I think we know most where everything is, but we wouldn't be able to fire at it. It's 3,500, that's probably way out of range. Any other special cards around? Let's actually have our destroyer try to go after that. A little close there on the... Okay, we've got another special item there. Nothing to attack. I mean, the key thing here is to take out the carriers in the battleship. I don't think anything else is important. The transports are going to have a field day on taking out the transports. We'll have this transport try to go over to get these special card here too. Actually, I'm not going to have the destroyer move that turn just because there's a risk of... There's a risk of them running into one of our other ships, and we definitely do not want to be doing that in this battle. So, what have we got here? Just all transports. Double checking, okay. Go right after the battleship if we can. Right at the heart. Took out his torpedo launcher, which is probably like the least worrying thing on the battleship there. No way we're going to get close enough to that battleship to worry about the torpedoes on it. Okay, we'll see what the USS Franklin decides to do. Attacking the battleship. Okay, that's not good. Not good at all. Pretty damaged. And now we've got... Okay. We'll try our hand at attacking this battleship as well, again. Okay, we at least damaged the ship a little bit. I was kind of hoping that it would go after the front turrets, but that did not happen. It was a little risky moving that. I didn't check that there wasn't anything in front of that ship. Okay, let's see. We've got... Need to turn a lot, so I'm going to do this slowly. Okay. Don't want to run into the island here, Volcano Island. Well, we have visual confirmation on the carrier there. I thought there was another carrier in this fleet. Am I missing it? Might still just be in the fog of war. What kind of range do we have on this? Probably not enough, but let's just give it a shot. I think it's way too short, though. If we had 3,500, we might be able to do it, but yeah, we were just a little bit too short. Okay, well, we're going to be firing a lot from the battleship here. I don't think that's going to be... Let's try 2600. It might be too far, even that. Let's see. Nope, too short. Okay, maybe about 3000 would have been good. Maybe if we just tweaked our angle a little bit. Probably not, but let's do a volley and see if we hit with anything. Yes, we did. Which do we do? Is it going to tell us? No. Oh yeah. No, that's us. That's we're not doing very hot either. Where was the... Okay, yeah, he's about halfway on his health. USS Texas. Did not see if... I think his turrets might be damaged. He opted to not use them, so that's good. If we could damage the aircraft on their carrier, then we'd be definitely in good shape. I just... I'm hoping not to lose anything, especially that battleship. Going to head full speed for a card over here. Might be like airstrikes or something like that. Probably not in range. Nope, no way. Just a lot of moving, since we're kind of far away. Can at least move this destroyer this time, though. I'm thinking to attack the carrier here because... I don't know if aiming at the aircraft on the deck matters, but we'll give it a shot. I'm thinking because that battleship seems like it's pretty wounded, so it opted not to use any of its turrets or anything last time, so... Here we go, the USS Franklin. Let's, not good. That battleship is so close. So close. I think we're definitely gonna lose it, because it's gonna get a bunch of airstrikes on it. Not if we can try to... Look at all these aircraft, or anti-aircraft at that. Okay, we've damaged the rudder on the Franklin. Okay, let's try to not run into the volcano island here. Okay, and we just did. I thought we were just about not to get hit, not run into it, but to no avail. It's not the end of the world. Certainly cannot do anything there. We could get this card if it's like an air attack, something like that, or repair. If it was a repair, that would be very good. Sabotage an enemy, disabling them for a turn. Okay, we will select an enemy ship. We will do the carrier for sure. We have anything that we can fire? Yes, we do. It's pretty close. Let's actually move first. I don't think we'll be able to get to the card, but we'll try. Almost. I don't know, 2,500? Alright, well, it does look like we're out of time for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and if you did, please hit the like button as it really helps out the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.